Okay. Okay, let's go through the debugger, okay, really quickly. I just want to show you what it does, okay? Basically, you can pause the program at any line of code while it is executing and observe the current state of the program at that step, okay? Very, very useful and very, very underrated, okay? It saved me so much time and effort, so get used to using it. It allows you to visually see the values instead of you assuming what the values are at a given step, okay? So let's go ahead, show you what the debugger does, okay? So let's say we're in this right here, okay? In order to set what we call a breakpoint, or a point at which to stop the program when we hit this line, okay? All you have to do is double click on the line that you want to set the breakpoint. So let's do it right here, okay? Notice it created this little dot right here, okay? So now what I'm going to do is inside my tester class, let's go ahead and just comment these out for now. I'm going to go back to this main method real quick, just so I can call this one method. I just want to call this one method. Okay. I just want to run this one method. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and click, instead of the run, I'm going to click on the debugger tool. Okay. This is what we call the debugger. It's a little bug at the top of the screen. Okay. I'm going to click it. Okay. And click yes. It's going to open up a new perspective. Okay. And you'll notice that my program is still running because it still has this red arrow, or I'm sorry, red box, which means that I can stop the program if I want to right now. Okay. It's in the middle of running the program, but it has stopped because it hit my breakpoint. Okay. So you'll notice in the right-hand corner, I have a box, a T-chart here of variables and the current values that they hold. So at this given step right now, I have a variable called count, which I defined up here, right? What's the value of count? It is currently 0. I'm able to see it, right? The word, right, that I passed in as a parameter, as you can see in the tester class here, I passed in the word hello, right? So my local variable word here is equal to hello world. My letter, what I passed in as a parameter here, is O, right? And then this corresponds to the current instance, right, which is a control flow practice instance, right? Because we created it up here, right? We created the instance and we're calling it on the instance here. Find letter on this instance. Okay, so we have everything, all our local variables in one box here, and it shows us exactly what the values are at the given step, right? So now there's two things you need to know about debugging, okay? Is these two buttons right here, okay? Step into and step over, okay? Now a step over, okay, means if there's a certain method in this, at this step, then go into it. That's a step into, okay? The step over just means, okay, well, I don't really care what the method does. Just step over the method, and let's not go like too much into detail about the method that I'm currently on, or on the line that I'm currently on, okay? So for this example, what we want to do is we want to do a step over, and it's going to take us to the next step after reaching this line, okay? The first step is it's going to go to here, right? Okay, so it goes to here. I just did a step over, okay? And it gets here, and now I have a new variable called I, because once this for loop is executed, then it creates a variable called I, and it sets it to 0, right? So you'll notice that this I variable popped up, and now I have a I variable, local variable of 0, right? If I do one more step through, it ran this if statement, right? And it was not equal to the letter, right? So it comes back to the top of the for loop, and it loops again, and it increments I to 1, right? That's what just happened. Notice it's highlighted in yellow, meaning it just happened, okay? Now it's going to check word.substring I plus 1 dot equals letter. What's letter? Well, it's currently O, right? And this word.substring I plus 1, well, I is 1, so we're getting the word.substring from 1 to 2, which is what? E, right? Is E equal to letter? Well, letter is O. It's not going to get caught, right? So we expect this if to not get caught, and it's going to go back to the top and iterate at the for loop. you see how this works? I can go step by step by step by step and see exactly what happens at every single step of this program. You see how this is powerful? Right? So let's go again. We keep going, okay? I increases to 2, okay? I increases to 3, I increases to 4. Okay, but now this time we've hit O, right? So we go into the if statement here and we check if count is equal to 1. Is count 1? No, it's 0. So what's going to happen? It's going to get caught in this else statement, right? So we go else, and it gets caught, and it's going into this else statement now, and it's going to increment count and go back to the top of the for loop, okay? But notice we incremented count here, okay? And again, this is going to keep checking, incrementing I, and when it does hit that second O, it's going to get caught in this if statement, and then it's going to return I, and that is the end of your program, right? And then that's it. Okay, well, exit, yeah. So, okay, and then there you go. The second index is 7, that's it. So that's how you step through your program using the debugger, okay? So I'm gonna stop the recording here.